Good evening, my fellow YouTube modelers. We're going to do a Saturday night bench update. I think we're going to start doing them Saturday nights now, seeing how that it's a little more convenient. Now that we're getting close to opening things back up, Sundays are going to be busy with other, more important things. So we're going to do our workbench updates on Saturday from now on, Saturday night. So let's turn it around and let's get it started. So there is our Freightliner. You can see it's all done, with the exception of one cab light because I broke the lens, or the lens actually fell apart when I cut it off the tree because that clear plastic is very brittle. I don't have a spare. I didn't want to steal one from another kit. So it's just got 4 cab lights. But other than that, it's done. You can see back here the under cab insulation, the heat shield, made out of aluminum foil and epoxy. I was going to use bare metal foil, but apparently bare metal foil goes bad after a few years of not using it. But this actually turned out better than bare metal foil anyway, because it has a little more depth because of the epoxy underneath, and it kind of helped fill some of the voids from the casting, the molding from the because when they mold the tub, they got part of the interior molded into it, and they like to put voids where they shouldn't be. So anyway, that's done. And last week I discussed my future projects, coming up projects, and the 2 of them that I had are the Peterbilt 359 and the gravel train. So today I was going through this website. It's called www.scalemates.com. And it's basically an inventory / database for models. Basically any model on the planet. And it's all user based. You can, as long as you create an account, you can go in there and you can edit. You can add models. You can add decal sets, detail parts, resin conversion kits, all that stuff. And I've done my share of adding, stuff from American industrial trucks and things like that, the resin conversions and things, and you can also create a profile and put projects and gallery photos and all kinds of things. And so when I was going through and updating a lot of that information, I was going through my own kits, through my own stash, and I actually realized that I had 2 more kits in there, well, 1.5 more started kits that I wasn't aware of, or that I had forgotten about. So, like I say, I had the Peterbilt 359, but when I was going through that kit on the last time that we talked about it, I felt like I had the wrong kit because I swore that I had done more work than that. Well, I had the wrong kit. I found the other one today in the bottom of the stash, and you can see in this one it's actually a lot more finished. The frame is done. Of course it's not straight, of course these never are. And then the engine's further along and it's been de-chromed. A lot of the parts, the chrome parts were stripped. You can see a lot of them, they're all on the bottom there. Looks like there's some extra parts in there too for something, not sure what. But anyway, so I took the parts, like the aftermarket wheels that I'm going to use and all that, and I put those in here. So this is the kit that's going to become the Deadhead Miles truck. So as far as that respect, that hasn't really changed any. It's still a Peterbilt 359. It's still in the process, you know, it's still one of the contenders for the next project. However, in my journeys today, I found another kit that I had completely forgotten, and that is the Ford. Let's get you out here so you can see better. The Ford C600, and it says it's a stake truck, but it's actually been built as a tractor. It's actually going to be what they would consider a city horse. Basically a day cab truck for doing, you know, city delivery, you know, that kind of thing. But the chassis is pretty much done. Some of the interior's been done. Some of the interior's been painted, but the biggest thing is I actually spent a lot of time, several hours, custom scratch building these mirror brackets, which are actually to scale. They've actually got the proper bends and angles and the dimensions for this particular truck. So I'm thinking, because this one is a lot further along, I'm going to forego the gravel train and the Peterbilt for the time being and finish this one, because this is much further along. And I'd rather see this one finished in a few weeks and be on the display shelf rather than starting another project that's going to take another several months. Especially the gravel train, and I think the gravel train, I think I'm going to wait till fall anyways, because we're going into the summer, we're going to get humid, and I'm not going to be able to paint it outside, and it's going to take a lot of painting, so I don't want to do it inside because my spray booth wouldn't be able to handle it, and I would, you know, destroy the house. So I'm going to wait till fall to do that one. That way I can paint that stuff outside in the garage. So this is going to be the next one on the bench, so watch for updates on that in the future. I may take a couple of week break, since I've been doing so much lately, so just keep an eye out. But that's all for now. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and God bless.